Hello crafty cuties, welcome back to my channel. We are on day 4 of the 7 days of spring. I really can't believe that I've done 4 days so far. I didn't think I was going to be able to do more than one of this challenge, and I'm just having so much fun that I've just really made the time to do it, and it's been a bit of a challenge. But today we are on day 4, and I'm going to just go ahead and show you what we're working with. If this is the first video you have seen of mine, I'm basically doing a challenge video where I'm using 2 different printables, and I'm using 2 different pages from each printable to just create whatever I want. So we are going to show you here. This is Kara's page 4 of her printable, and we have lots of little ephemera pieces today. Let me just try to... More butterflies, which I'm just loving because who doesn't like butterflies for spring crafting, or really any time of the year. Like some little tickets, which I always love little ephemera pieces like this. They're easy to work with. And this little kind of calling card kind of thing. And then this is like a little pocket. This is what it looks like before I cut it out. And then you fold it up and it's just kind of like a little, almost like a library pocket, sort of. This is page 4 of Julie's. And it looks like she has a really pretty kind of vintage postcard or birthday, probably more like a greeting card. And then this is a postcard, and I don't know, I'm guessing this is an actual scan because I see writing here and a little address, so that's really cool. We can probably see the year somewhere on here. I don't know if it's 1916. Anyways, it's really pretty. And then we have this, which I thought was so cool. It says year 1903 book. Oh. So we have that little book page or book cover kind of thing, and then another really pretty postcard. So I did verify because I was curious if I was really supposed to be working with a bunch of other materials in this challenge, and Kara let me know I can really use whatever I want. However, I kind of like that I've been keeping it pretty simple and working with minimal supplies, but really coming out with these great projects just because the digitals really speak for themselves. So today I'm going to bring out this manila envelope. This is something that really I'm sure you can easily get. I get mine from the Dollar Tree a lot of the time, and so I'm gonna fold it in half because I like to treat it like a little booklet or like a folder. And then you have this, and for some reason I just love the little flap here. So that's what we're gonna work with. I have a few other supplies, like some goodies that I got in Happy Mail, which are some laces and papers and vellum and just a few other die cuts. So I wanna start out by, we're just gonna decorate this. I also have like some textured wallpaper. I've been getting a ton of requests to actually make more videos using wallpaper. So I think if I can do day 5, I think I'm going to try to make my main project out of maybe wallpaper, so stick around for that. I hope I can get to day 5. It just depends if I can film it today or not. I'm actually filming March 19th, so that's a ways before you're seeing this. But anyways, I'm gonna just go ahead and start gluing, or inking up the edges of this really pretty textured wallpaper. Hopefully you can see that texture. And I guess I wasn't planning on collaging the front of this because I've done so much collaging, but I'm just enjoying it, so I feel like you just have to go with it. Like, the only reason why I'm thinking like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do collaging is because I want to give you guys variety, but at the same time, I feel like when you're crafting, you also really need to be true to yourself and what you feel like doing. Otherwise, you're going to get burnt out and you're not going to like it. So even if you're not filming videos, don't try to do something that you think someone else is going to like seeing a picture of or something like that. Craft for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Gonna go like that. I am just going to kind of mix these up. So I like this so much because it's kind of like a book cover, 1903, but I'm just trying to figure out with this shut, we'll see that right there. So maybe I'll actually collage this part right here real quick. So I'm going to take a little bit more of this and Yeah, just kind of go like that, ink up as we go. I might go ahead and grab a little bit of coffee dyed paper. I really like to add coffee dyed paper in my collaging, but it's nice to just be able to tear off little bits and pieces here. I have some gold. I'm also not going to worry too much about covering up this entire piece. I don't mind if a little bit of the Manilla shows through because I like it. So we'll just go like that. Just gonna glue that down and then I'm gonna trim off the back of this. Okay, I'm just gonna tear this up a little bit. And then, let's see, put that right there. Oh, I like this side better, actually, so. Okay. And I'm thinking that I might actually go ahead and tear up one of the little journaling cards that I have as well for part of like kind of the collage, because we'll have plenty of pockets, so we can use some of this kit for other bits and pieces. So I think I might just, actually I might tear this and I need to ink up the edges on this piece, and then, well actually, you know what, I might not use this piece because I'm realizing that I also wanted to use this. So actually, I'm gonna tear it a little bit because it's a little bit bigger than what I need. So this will be the piece that I put down next. A little bit on that edge. I don't want it to look too perfectly placed, but I want to make sure to keep that little label because I like it. Okay. Ink up the edges. I was looking for, I have tiny little Velcro dots because I was thinking about taking these prongs out and just using this as a Velcro closure, just so I don't have to worry about like kind of not covering that up, but that's okay. I could not find them. So I think we'll just place that right there. And then I'm gonna make sure I know where to place it. Okay, like that. And then we'll just continue on with the flap here. Let's see. Again, I'm gonna glue this down and then I will cut around to get that perfectly shaped little spot that I need. Okay, that should be all right, just right there. Kind of leaving room for those prongs. Yeah, I really wish I could have found my Velcro dots because I would have preferred that, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. So now when this is closed, just want to see what it looks like with the little prongs, I guess. I just don't like this prong here, so we are just gonna go ahead and take it out, and I'll just work with what I've got. Or actually, you know, I'm even fine with, I don't want to tear this paper, so maybe I'm gonna keep it on like that. But I'm just gonna go ahead and cover the rest of this little area since you don't really see it with some coffee dyed paper here. I don't really want to use up any of my pretty papers. Okay. That will do. Okay, so we'll glue that down right over the prongs. And you know what, I might be able to go ahead and find my Velcro dots somewhere along the way, sometime down the line. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit more of this just to cover that space right there. Not even gonna grab my inker because you really can't see that little area. Okay, so then I can cover that up, the rest of that, and I think I'll just use some of this for a little bit more color. Although I'm gonna put it upside down because you won't be able to tell. I'm thinking of adding a little embellishment. Maybe I'll do that as kind of a closure. Because I was thinking that one of these butterflies would be really pretty if it was kind of hanging over like this. And then when I find my Velcro dots, I'll put the Velcro on the back of the butterfly, maybe, perhaps. So I'm just gonna go with that. So we will ink up the butterfly. That way I didn't have to worry about cutting around it too close. Just ink it up and you don't have to worry about cutting just perfectly. Okay. You know what, I do have, this is kind of, I printed this out on, you know, printer paper that's not too thick, so I might actually use one of my die cuts for now because I can use that butterfly in a different spot on here. So I think I'm just gonna do that. Just kind of like that. There. Make sure that doesn't. So we got that. So this is the front. Just gonna add a little bit of ink up here. Okay, so we have like this. And then it's gonna open up. Now the inside, I really am not gonna do too much collaging, but I'm thinking of adding maybe one of these. I'm gonna put it in the middle actually. I'll ink it up again. It's gonna be kind of like a background picture. And then I'll show you what I'm gonna do. That. No, actually, okay, wait. I have a different idea. I have these clear pockets. Whoa, so sorry guys. I have these clear pockets, so I was thinking of placing it over. You'll see in a minute though that it's not gonna really cover it up because it's clear. So if I do that and I leave a little space over on this side without glue, then we'll have another little side pocket. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Just for like a little ephemera. You'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna glue that down. And then I'm gonna take my clear pocket. I get these on Amazon. I know you can get them other places, but best place I've found them to be. And I'm gonna place this as far down as I can. So if you see, you can still put something in here, but like and you still have that little bit of a background, but then when you take it out, you'll have that pretty picture. So I like that. We have this little side pocket now for just a kind of small ephemera, so I'm thinking I'll put this little piece in here, sticking out, just another little spot to do some journaling or whatever. See, kind of like that. Okay, over here, this might be the perfect spot for this little side pocket. Now it is really pretty on the back, so I could keep it as more of a floating pocket, but I think I'm just gonna go for it, and I'm gonna glue this little flap shut. Again, I'm going to ink that up. And right around the edges. I'm just kind of adding, I just don't want it to be stark white, so I'm just adding a little bit of ink right on that white part. And for this, I think I'm just gonna glue this down in the middle too. But I'm gonna glue this one straight down. because we also have the pockets that are inside the manila envelope. So there's basically lots of space to add little bits and pieces. Now we can also decorate with some of the ephemera pieces, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this little butterfly right here. And there's a little ticket. I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna stick this little ticket in the little side also, for now at least. We have other little bits and pieces. We have this card, but I think I'm just going to also cut a slit at the top, so then that will be a pocket. And I'm gonna go ahead and just place this in that pocket, just kind of peeking up a bit, like that. And then you also have the pocket on the inside here. And since I'm not sure what I want to do with this, I think I'll just put this in the pocket here with all of the extra little pieces. We have this pocket. Actually, you know what? So I'll put this in here for now. But what if we make a little cluster with these pieces? And I just realized too that I didn't even end up using any like fabrics or anything, because it just all comes together so pretty. But maybe I'll grab a little piece of lace out and we can make just a little tiny cluster with these pieces, or at least a couple of them. So, I'm gonna grab, I want sort of a thicker piece of lace, like that. And so I'm gonna just kind of see how I want to place these, kind of like that, I think. And I'm going to staple this just because that's nice and easy. Staple it, try to staple through the lace so I don't have to worry about sewing it, or I don't have to worry about anything falling off. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and glue that right on down there. So it's not covering the entire pocket, but it's just off on the side as a little decoration. And then I think a little will peek out on this side, on the front, but that's okay too. We have one more. I know we don't have to use all of the pieces or anything, but I mean, it's just kind of fun to use it up. It's a challenge for me and I like that. So I'm gonna stick that right there. All right, well there we go. I just randomly have this cute little envelope here that I love to stick little things in, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and place this in the pocket. I know it's covering up that pretty picture, but like I know it's there, so there we go. Okay, well that was just a fun little way to use a manila envelope. More collaging. Tomorrow, guys, I'm gonna try real hard to do something other than collaging if I can participate in day 5. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and got something out of it, even if it's just inspiration. This back is bothering me that it's all just blank, so I'm actually gonna take my stencil here and do a bit of quick stenciling just to have something else going on. I don't know why I have such a hard time leaving things blank. And it's so funny because when I'm working in a junk journal, I like to have things blank, but when I'm crafting, it's just what I feel. There, just a slight little picture there. Okay guys, I will see you in the next video, bye.